everyone, welcome to my living museum. In this museum, every exhibit represents living things. For this design, I focus on three main categories: animals, plants, and fish. I decided to bring all of them together in one museum so visitors can experience different forms of life in a single place. I have also completed all the expeditions and expansions, which allowed me to unlock and display some very rare animals that I personally really like. Alright, let's start from the entrance. When visitors first arrive, this is where they can purchase their tickets before entering the museum. After passing the entrance area, the first thing you'll see is a large terrarium. In this terrarium, I place animals from all the different biomes available in Two Point Museum. The goal was to showcase the diversity of habitats, from forests to Arctic environments, all in one space. I designed this area to look clean, aesthetic, and visually pleasing, so visitors immediately feel immersed in the natural world theme as soon as they enter the museum. Alright, let's continue to the next part of the tour. Behind this area, I created an open zoo with a grassland habitat. I fill it with some of my favorite animals, the fountain lion and the gardener tortoise. Look at the tortoise, it's so cute, right? It almost looks like it's carrying its own little garden on its shell. I also placed some benches around the area so visitors can sit and rest without getting too tired while exploring the museum. Alright, let's continue. In the middle area, in front of this section, I placed another open habitat, but this time the biome is jungle. For the animals, I chose the painted panda, trans tiger, and cat-faced tree bear. All of these animals are really cute, but my favorite is definitely the painted panda. Which one do you like the most? Oh, and I also placed a playground nearby to make the museum more enjoyable for children who visit. Next, let's move to the habitat behind this area. For this section, I intentionally designed it indoors because the biomes here are Arctic and cave. I felt that placing these habitats inside a building makes the environment look more fitting and immersive for visitors. The animals I chose for this area are the sonic wolf, golden truffle pig, rock quaver penguin, and the far-flung mountain goat. Each of them represents creatures that live in colder or rocky environments. In the center of this section, I also placed a medium terrarium that displays reptiles from the Arctic and cave biomes. This terrarium adds more variety to the exhibit while still keeping the theme of cold and underground habitats. The goal of this area is to create a space that feels a bit different from the previous habitats, giving visitors the experience of exploring colder and more mysterious environments inside the museum. And this is my favorite area of the museum, the aquarium. I've placed all the fish that I've unlocked here, so there are quite a lot of them. I might forget to mention every single one, but some of my favorites are the slate whale, jellyfish, leopard shark, and nigirifish. Of course, this aquarium area is also fully complete. It includes tropical aquariums, cold water aquariums, and temperate aquariums, so visitors can see different types of marine life from various environments. And now we've arrived at the final part of the tour. At the back of the museum, I placed a desert biome habitat together with some Arctic elements and rare plants. In this area, I added several desert animals. Luckily, they don't attack each other, so I was able to place them together in the same habitat. In the center habitat, I placed the dandelion, and on the right side, you can see the box fox. Around this area, I also displayed several rare flowers and plants that I collected during my expeditions, adding more variety and color to the final section of the museum. And that brings us to the end of the tour of my living museum. Thank you so much for exploring it with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing the different habitats, animals, and environments that I designed throughout the museum.